I know what it feels like to be trapped doing something that you absolutely hate. Waking up miserable every single morning, dreading going into work, and counting down the minutes until you get to leave. I also know how overwhelming it could be to have your parents, your friends, maybe your significant other telling you to change your career or do something else with your life if you're unhappy. Only if it were that easy, right? Now I've been there before and I want to help you. My name is Joe Vinci and I've been a barber for over 10 years and I developed a hair product company called Vinity. Now I may not be a multi-millionaire, but the one thing that I can tell you that I am is happy. I am genuinely happy and enjoy almost every day of my life. Do I still get overwhelmed? Yes. Do I still get stressed? Yes. Are there things that still make me sad at times? Yes. But I can tell you with absolute certainty that I am happy and I genuinely enjoy waking up in the morning and seeing what the day brings me. Now, the reason that I stress this to you is because I understand that having money could solve some issues, but it's definitely not going to make you happy. Before we jump into finding your dream career, your passion, I want to stress this to you because I believe it's extremely important for you to understand. There's a lot of things that you can do that can make you financially wealthy. But if you're doing something solely just for the money, I can assure you that you're probably going to get burned out. Clay Cockrell is a psychotherapist who specializes in psychotherapy for the wealthy. He says a lot of clients struggle with isolation and severe trust issues, and many more stresses that wealthy people have to encounter. I say this because I want you to remember it next time you think that money will solve all of your happiness and problems. If you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, you hear him speak on this all the time. Listen to this clip of him speaking on the subject.
Yes. I have friends who make $47,000 a year and are the happiest people I know. Their work-life balance is on point. They're part of 2 soccer teams. They play video games. They watch every show they want. They take 2 vacations that they scrap together, and they're freaking happy as hell. And I know tons of people who I grew up with in the Silicon Valley boom who have hundreds of millions of dollars in their bank account and are as miserable and as lonely and as broken as you'll ever see.
So now that we've discussed how money is not going to bring you massive amounts of happiness, let's talk about finding your thing, your passion, or your dream career. You may be asking yourself, where do I start? What do I do? How do I go about it? So this part I can't do for you. You're gonna have to put in some work. What you could do is start to make a list. Get in great detail too with things that you like, things that you're interested in, things that you could spend hours and hours studying and not get bored. This is very important too. I want you to think of ways that you can make content around this thing. Making content is very important. Not just in the sense of making money or building a brand, but what it's gonna do is it's gonna get you comfortable talking to people, it's gonna get you comfortable with telling your story, and then throughout the road, what's gonna happen is once you start to put in work, something is gonna present itself to you. Once you're pretty certain that you have this thing that you're interested in, and you think that you can move forward with it, maybe make a career out of it, make content with it, you have to learn everything that you can about it and try to become the absolute best that you can. YouTube is going to become your best friend in terms of educating yourself on this new venture. Now I know a lot of you are sitting there thinking, okay, I know something I'm interested in, or I'm doing something that I'm interested in, but I'm not making enough money. Everybody has the idea of how great it would be to sell something or start their own website so they can hear that great sound from Shopify that they got a notification for a sale. I'm still in the process of building a brand, so let me tell you some of the struggles that come with it. First off, it's not easy at all. You're gonna have to work 14-hour days on your day off for years, and you might not make any money off it. I was creating content for 6 months, posting every single day before I had one single sale. But I enjoyed what I was doing, and I knew that the money would come eventually. So I was able to keep pushing through those hard times, knowing that eventually I'll one day be rewarded. You don't always have to sell something, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. There's plenty of other things that can happen to you. Building a brand is very, very hard work. Now you could also become an influencer, you can be an ambassador for whatever it is that you want to do. So say another company already did the hard work of building a brand, and they like your content, they like your personality, they like who you are, they could end up paying you thousands of dollars a month just to talk about their brand. And this reduces a lot of the stress because you're not gonna have to deal with any of the headaches that it comes with for building a brand. If you get out there and you just try, you'll be surprised. You might find something new that you're interested in just from putting the effort in. If you just start doing something instead of just sitting around your house doing absolutely nothing, envying people, scrolling on social media, wishing that you had this person's life, you will make it a lot farther in life. I can't promise that you're gonna become a billionaire, but if you follow something true to your heart and you give it your all, you will find your passion and you will find happiness in what you're doing.